Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's Ian from Off Grid with Peniglen Cabin Live. Good morning to everybody. It's late on in the morning. It's 11 minutes past 10. I'm sorry that I've not been putting videos up on the channel for the last week. I've not been so well. I've really been struggling. I've been having a lot of problems with my stomach again, pains in my stomach. And also I've been starting to feel a bit unmotivated and a bit down, so I think I've started with the change of the seasons coming now. I think it's starting to affect me because I do suffer with the SAD, winter syndrome, so as soon as the weather starts changing it can affect me and start feeling a bit unwell. So, plus I've had other things that's gone wrong as well. As you know, about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, my well stopped working, and also I found out I had a leak at the back down there with the water pipe that comes in. Well, if you remember, the plumber came and fixed the well, and he fixed down here. Well, after he'd gone, after a few days, the well stopped working again, and I found it was actually my brother that told me, because as you know I'm deaf, so I was on the video call to my brother and he's going, "What's that dripping noise?" And I went, "There ain't a dripping noise." He says, "Yeah, there is." I says, "Stuart, I can't hear no dripping noise, you're having me on." He says, "Right, go to that sink and see if you can hear out." So I went in and I couldn't hear anything, and I put my head right into that corner, I could hear it drip. So I don't know, he must have super hearing as well, and best thing about it, he's deaf and all, but he wears hearing aids where I don't. So so I had to get the plumber to come back. So that took like 4 or 5 days before he could come again. And during that period, the well started working again. And then, I know this is a long story, and then a couple of days ago, the well stopped working again. So I rung the plumber, and he's been out and he's flushed it all the way through, and so far it seems to be working. And he's been into the corner and he's fixed that leak again. So all being well, everything where that's concerned is running a bit better. So that's about it really. Now also I tried to push myself yesterday and film a video. So this area here that's in the cabin, as you know, and then this area that's here, see if I can stand back a bit. This area here, all this area, all of it will be my living room, and then the extension will be the porch on the front, and then this is where the extension will be. So if you come in here, I'm doing my best with the camera. This small area as you come through here, that's going to be the utility room, so I'm going to put a washer and a dryer in. And then this corridor here, then there's going to be, obviously that's a window, and then this room here, I hope you can see it clearly, I'm trying my best honestly. So this room here is going to be the bathroom, so that's my rig there, spare rig I've got. This is another generator that's broken, that. So this will be the bathroom, so I'll probably have a shower fitted in it, and then there'll be a toilet, a sink and a compost toilet as well. And then if you come out here, this will be the corridor going down, and then this bottom room here, so that'll be the window, and then this bottom room here, hopefully you can see, is going to be my bedroom. So this will be the bedroom. That's my old bike, it's got a puncture on it, if you can see the puncture, so I've not fixed that yet. I bought the puncture repair kit. So these are all the insulation boards I bought, so they've come. So the money raised through the adverts on the channel and the members section, they help to pay for all these things that I order, because I struggle otherwise. I don't know if you'll see well up here, so let me just see if I can flick this round. This is my loft. So I've actually got a leak in the roof. I've got 2 small leaks. So that's the loft there. So it's a big loft, but it's not very high, so I won't be able to use it for anything other than storage. So that's about it for my guided tour. Let me just put this down. I'm sorry I'm moving you around a little bit. So that's about it for the guided tour of the extension. I'm going to be doing a lot more work on it next few weeks because I've got to try and pull myself out of not feeling right. So I'm going to start this next week really knuckling down, especially over the weekend, and getting in here done. So I feel better in myself, I know I will, if I start doing jobs and that. So I've just been finding that when I've come in from doing the dogs and I've sat down, as soon as I sit down I'm fast asleep, and I'm sleeping unbelievable amount of hours. Now you know I'm up about 2-3 every morning. I'm struggling to get up for then. I really don't know what's wrong with me with this feeling up and down job. So I'm going back in the cabin now to make a cuppa. Would you like to come for a coffee? But again, I'm going to have to knock the camera off, and then I'll have to fit the other camera up again, and then we'll have a coffee. So if you just give me a minute, I'll be straight back. I'm back now. So I've got my set of smoker. I've got a few smoke alarms actually. I've got one over there. I've got one here as well, which you might not see on the ceiling. And then I've got over the fire. I've got a carbon monoxide one as well. So, but I bought some electric carbon monoxide ones that runs on the mains. So well, be off-grid mains if you know what I mean. So I've got about 4 of them. So I'm going to wait till all the extension and everything's built, and I'm going to put them every so often as well throughout the extension, so I know they'll be working. So I'm going to make me drink while I'm waiting. So when I'm waiting, I mean having a natter to you. So I was talking to a good friend the other night, Donna. She rung me up for a natter. So that was good. We were talking about the old days, because that's my favourite subject, isn't it, the old days. I just think things were better back then than what they are now. So people understood the value of money more than what they do now. The youngsters today, they haven't got a clue really, have they? So, but I just want to say also thank you to everybody that sent emails and also sent me other text messages and on Messenger and everything like that, worried about me that I've not been so good. So I've answered some of them, but we're feeling rough. I've not answered them all. I haven't had the motivation to finally get them done. But I am going to answer everybody. So all those who's messaged me, like I say, you'll all get a reply off me. But I'm okay. So that's about that. So today I'm hoping to do some work on the extension. So if I do, I'll do a bit of filming. So you might find in the background on the videos for the next few days, you might hear Glenn howling just a little bit in the background. Truth is, I've got 2 bitches that's come in season. I've got Brooke in here that's come back in again, and I've got Tweed as well. So what happens is when a bitch comes in season, we don't smell the smell they give off, but they give off pheromones that can travel up to half a mile. So obviously with 2 in the same area, then Glenn can smell them. Plus he's an old boy as well that thinks he's a young man. So he's retired at stud now, is Glenn. So he's 13 years old now, so he still thinks he's a young man, so he ain't going to be getting any more bitches, so he's crying for the bitches. So you'll have to forgive, you can hear him in the background. But with him being deaf, I can't get on at him because he probably doesn't realise he's doing it and how loud he is, to be honest. So, well listen, thank you for all your support. Thank you for everything you've been doing for me. And if you're new to the channel and you could press the subscribe button and also ring the bell, it'd be much appreciated. It really will help my channel grow. And for those of you who want to support the channel, then I've got a member section, but within the month I'm hoping to go over to Patreon. So if you could support me on Patreon, much appreciated. All the money raised through the adverts on this channel, plus donations that I've received, and also the member section and Patreon, the money raised goes towards building materials to finish the extension, and then obviously for all the other building projects that I've got planned. So I just want to thank you all for all your support, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart, because I wouldn't be where I am today without you. Each and every one of you is important to my channel. Okay, stay safe, stay safe and stay well. And remember, don't ever forget Dinky doo. Stay safe, stay well.